go live. It says that I am live. Am I live? I think I'm live. Am I live? I think I'm live. Let's see. Phone. Here. Alright, let's see if I'm live. It sure says that I'm live. I am live! We are live! My dudes, what is up, guys? My name is Stardy, and today we are back from the holiday break that I've taken off screen, spending time with family, and we're back. It's 2020. Oh my gosh. It's another decade for me to screw things up. Just kidding. Anyways, I think we're back. Wait. Okay. So that sucks. This happens every time. So if you guys don't actually know, my PC will randomly cut out when I start something with Wi-Fi or whatever. So like if I start a stream, it'll cut out, it'll come back in, and that's so annoying. I hate that. So other than that, that's good connection. It's not excellent like it was before. Okay. Alright. So yeah. That is my bad. That is my bad. But, I can see comments. I can see it right here. And, that's great. But anyways, welcome to 2020 content. Again, I'm sorry for starting this off with the grinding stream, but I needed to get it done. I needed something quick and easy that I could just set up immediately. And I needed to do it. I needed to get this done. I needed to get the stream done. So, anyways, if you wondered what that, the sound that just went over, that Windows sound, it's from my remote. Excuse me, I'm sorry. So yeah. Which, the current resolution is not optimal. That's not my fault, YouTube. That's my PC's fault. Anyways, let's go over team. Let's go over this side. What the frick? Okay, I think the batteries are almost dead on these. So, I'm gonna go, like, replace these really freaking quickly, and I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I had to go, replace the batteries in this, so now. just go switch out the remotes thing. Now, turn that on. Connect it to this. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay, that was incredibly frustrating. I'm so sorry, everybody. Yes. So, let's go over the team. Let's do this. Okay. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a great day today, and I hope this stream gives you all pleasure to watch. Anyways, let's go ahead and go over the summary. First of all, we have Naruto, the Salamence, Serious Nature, Liquid Ooze ability, and the moves Dragon Breath, Dragon Claw, Focus Energy, and Fly. Next up, we have Caleb, the Mewtwo, Lonely, man, this stick feels weird, Lonely Nature, Synchronized ability, and the moves Psybeam, Recover, Safeguard, and Swift. Next up, we got Turtle, the Slowbro, Adamant Nature, Water Pearl ability, and the moves Surf, Psychic, Amnesia, and Headbutt, which we spent like 1 or 2 streams actually training this guy up, so it's pretty freaking great, in my opinion. And then we got Drowsy, the Gloom, Hasty Nature, just to fill up the space. I don't know. Minus ability, and the moves Cut, Poison Power, Stun Spore, and Sleep Powder. Then we got Sean, the Blastoise, Quiet Nature, chilling at level 56. Battle Armor ability, and the moves Surf, Rain Dance, Strength, and Skull Bash. And then we got Tegan. Somebody also just filled up the party. The Togetic, Quiet Nature, Shed Skin ability, and the moves Metronome, Sweet Kiss, Yawn, and Encore. And that's the team. Alright, let's go ahead and go back to grinding. So, anyways, I hope you all have had a great break so far. Because right now, I have been, I don't know, it's just, I've been immersed in just the break part of this break. And I've been spending a lot of time with family. So, I was procrastinating the stream because I didn't know when to do it. And, I was just like, I'm just gonna do it today. And today was also the day that I needed to do part of my school project that needs to be turned in by Monday. And the time and day for right now is, shut up Siri, 3:01, and it is Friday the 13th, not Friday the 13th, Friday the 3rd. So, and it is Saturday. No, it's Friday. It's Friday, yes. So on Monday, I have to walk into my class with the project done, and at least, I'm thinking just 1 review done for my EOC test. And I completely forgot that I've gotten EOC reviews, which is the basically once I get to high school level courses and above, which I've already taken an EOC, because in 8th grade I did Algebra 1, which is a high school course for my state. So, I'm doing a biology EOC, so she gave us an EOC review, and I completely forgot that I had gotten one. So, I have it sitting right here, and it has 62, 63 pages or whatever. I mean, not pages, questions. And I'm gonna wanna have to do that. Now, the project that I was talking about, that thing is almost done, I believe. And it's like, it's really cool. I'm pretty sure I explained it in a past stream, so I don't think I need to explain it again. By the way, go check out the past streams if you really want to catch up with just how the grinding's been going. Or if you really don't care, just keep watching this stream, because honestly, I want watch time. Interesting. So, let's go ahead. Alright. Anyways, the first thing other than school, well, my main point was like I'd gotten so immersed in the break, but now I'm having to get back into school and all that stuff, and it's honestly frustrating to me right now. But yeah, so that's my predicament. And there's another one that I can do, which I don't actually think I'm gonna do. So, yeah. So I really want to talk about this. So for Christmas, I got a few games, including Pokemon Shield, which I'm planning on doing a Nuzlocke for. It's actually, I can show this off on stream. I don't think this will mess with the stream too much. Wonder if I can open it. Wait. Sorry for the sudden silence. Once I click off of the emulator, that's what happens. No, that's for a different thing. This, there. Let's go to... This, if it'll load, come on. This right here is the logo for our next series for the Pokemon Shield Nuzlocke. And honestly, it's looking pretty impossible. I'm gonna be completely honest. It's looking impossible. Let me see this on the stream. Yeah, it's looking impossible. I'm gonna be honest. So I went into the game and I started playing and I realized how hard it's gonna be to do this Nuzlocke. Like, it's gonna be so freaking hard because the wild area and just all these mons, I'm gonna have to, like, I don't know how encounters are gonna work for the wild area. So I don't know if I'm gonna want to, like, if I'm, like, for different sections, because if you played the game, you know that there are different sections of the wild area. So they're, like, I don't know. There's, like, a snow area, there's a sandy area, there's also an area that has higher level mons, like, because it's near the final gym. And I'm gonna have to, I don't know how it's gonna work. But I've got the art, and, well, I'm almost done with the art. And then after the art, I'm gonna have to make the intro, and the layout, and basically everything else. So, yeah. Now I think the layout's gonna be just a little bit easier, because I think I'm gonna use the actual art that I'm going to use for the intro for it. And I've got the intro music, I've got everything except, like, the actual final products that I'm going to use for the series. So once I get those things done, once I find some time, I'll just sit down and I'll just be like, alright, let me get some of this stuff done. And honestly, it's looking pretty great right now. It really is. It's looking pretty great. It's probably one of my best works of art for the YouTube series and stuff. So, yeah. But overall, like, Pokemon Sword and Shield, like, they're both extremely good games. Like, I'm loving them so far. I haven't actually beaten Shield yet, because I wanted to, like, savor it a little bit before I become champion. But, man, it looks like such a good game. Like, oh my gosh. I picked Sobble. It's probably one of the worst starters, but honestly, I'm fine with it, because, I mean, it's not a bad water type. It's holding Mystic Water, which ups its water type moves. It's pretty good. Now it's got the worst special, like, move for the specific Pokemon. Snipe Shot. It's the worst, I believe. It's chilling at power 80. But yeah. JP Como Jogard. I'm just gonna call you JP. Hey, what's going on? But yeah, so I'm literally it sounds like, doesn't sound like, it's a really good game so far. I'm really loving it. I'm literally tired. My sleep schedule over the break has been, like, insane. Oh, by the way, anybody who's watching this right now, I can actually see. There are, like, 2 people watching this. It's great. Weird. I actually got a new chair for YouTube, so I'm more in the face cam now. So that's great. Yeah. So yeah. Somebody was speaking in the chat. Wait, I'm so confused. Anyways, yeah, so sleep schedule's been messed up. Like I've been going to bed at like 12:20 and like waking up at like 11. And honestly, it's really weird. Because I would usually like go to sleep at like 12, not 12:20, or maybe even 11:40. I'd go to wake up, like on a weekend, I would wake up at like 10 something. But it's so weird because I've started to like wake up way later. And it's weird. Man. Yeah. So yeah. I also got a Star Wars game. And it's the new Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. And it's honestly, it's really good. I'm really loving the game because honestly, I feel like part of the reason is the fact that you can customize like your lightsaber, which is cool, like with materials that you find out in the game. And I love the combat, and I'm really loving that it's not just like straight up combat. It's also puzzle solving a little bit. Like you gotta find out what to do. It's not like super it's not super obvious, and I'm really loving that. I really am. But one of the funniest parts of the game is when you go up to defeat stormtroopers, they'll be saying something. Like one time, I was about to walk through a door with stormtroopers on the other side, and one of them said, "As long as we're diligent enough, or as long as we're looking out," and then immediately, as long as we're looking out, and I could tell, like, if I had waited a moment later, it would have said something like, as long as we stay diligent, we'll defeat whoever. Something like that. And I just stormed through the door, killing the guy who said that, and slaughtering all of them. Which I think is kind of weird. And then today, I was actually, like, I was playing, and I defeated 2 stormtroopers with the, like, electric, staffs or whatever. And, they were just like, there were 3 shooting stormtroopers behind me. They were just like, one of them said, "Is he going to kill us?" And I was just like, "Yes, sorry, but that's exactly what I'm about to do." And I just completely when I'm dealing with those types of stormtroopers, what I really like doing is just like, reflecting their beams, which is so funny, because you reflect it back at them, and they're just like, ah! Just fall backwards. And I'm just like, I literally did nothing but click this button right here. Except, this isn't an Xbox One. So, yeah. Anyways. Yeah. So, my Christmas was really great. Like, I loved... First of all, I didn't have as much time as any other year to really, experience Christmas a lot better. Like, school really kept me, like, focused on school, and, I didn't really get a lot of Christmas spirit in. So, once I got to the break, I didn't really have a lot of time to really soak in Christmas. And then what I did, it was, like, 2 days before Christmas, Christmas Eve. And, I woke up on Christmas Day. By the way, I actually got 2 more sets of pajamas, which are really good. There's one, like, a Gamecock one. There's one, like, orange one. So I've got black fuzzy, pajama pants. I've got, Carolina Gamecocks pajama pants and, shirt that I actually wore to bed last night. Right. And then I got some orange, pants and maybe a shirt with them. I think they were just like orange/gray. It was really good. Really good. Yeah. So, yeah. And then, obviously, I got those games, and I got, what else did I get? I swear, I had no idea I was gonna get this. I got an Apple Watch. I got AirPods in my pocket. And I got Share, and it was insane. I also, so I found out that I really love hunting. Like, I like hunting now. Like, I had never really I'd gone hunting, but I hadn't, like, hunted. I think, I don't know. I hadn't been, like, a whole entire day. So, so we went to my cousins, my cousin and my uncle. They've got like a hunting ground. I think they co-own it, or they're just subscribed to the club or whatever. Like they're a part of the club, and we went over there, and my cousin went over to one with his uncle, and sat in a standby zone. And then I went with my uncle, and we went. There are different stages. Like they're like X1, which is like really close to where you'll like just chill out and you'll sign in to a stand. So there are like multiple different stands. I think there are like 12. Correct me if I'm wrong. There, I can see there's like one person in this chat. So if that's Super C, please tell me, because he's my cousin. And I don't know how many specific ones, but I'm pretty sure I know there are over 12. And you go over there, and you basically chill out. There are different positions. So the first one I went to was X5, and it has a comfortable couch, but I was with my uncle, so it was like a little bit like, I don't know, there wasn't as much space, you know? So how long have we've been live, honestly? I want to know. 22 minutes? That's not right. That's bullcrap. No, it's not right. We've not been live for 22 minutes. That's bullcrap. Have we been though? Like when did the stream start? I have no idea. I'm just gonna have to check it. But yeah, so there are over 12 and we sat in X5, and X5 has like a sort of like a like comfortable chair. We have been. We've been going since 2:54. That's insane. So yeah, so we sat in there and we waited like, so first of all, this was like 6, 7 in the morning maybe. So we got out there and it was starting to get a little bit bright, and my uncle was just like, I know you're probably tired, so why don't you just like lay back, take a nap, and I'll wake you up if I see something. 10 minutes later, 10 minutes after he said that, we're expecting like maybe 30, 45 minutes, maybe an hour after that we might see something. 10 minutes afterwards, he wakes me up. He's just like, dang, there's a deer. And I was looking, I was just like, where? Because it still wasn't that bright. Like, it was just starting to get bright. He was just like, I think I see a deer. And I looked through, he's just like, yeah, I see the deer. I was just like, I looked through it, I was just like, I don't see it. And I was just like, wait, I do see it. And he grabbed it, he was just like, he grabbed the gun with the scope and he looked through it and he was just like, yeah, I see it. I looked back and I was just like, yeah, I see it too. So he was just like, do you want to take the shot? I was just like, yes, I want to take the shot. So I sat there, I swear I sat there for like 2-3 minutes, just looking at it while he was repeatedly saying, you know, make sure you're right on it, make sure they're looking sideways like this, make sure they're looking sideways. By the way, my room is a mess. That's why I'm taking up so much of the camera. But yeah, so he was just like, make sure they're looking sideways, you know, make sure they're doing that. And he was looking sideways, and I remembered what my dad taught me when I was shooting a bow and arrow, to make sure it surprised you, so you didn't you didn't jerk yourself like off course and mess it up. And I basically did that, but with a gun, and I did it. Like my uncle reminded me of him saying that, and I shot it, and I shot the deer, and that was actually my first deer. And because it was my first time I could shoot anything, so I didn't worry about like I didn't have to worry about how long its horns were and stuff. But like I shot it, and it was pretty great, because it was the first time I shot a deer, and I actually have the antlers right there on my weight bench because I haven't put it up yet. Aw, is nobody watching this anymore? Crap. That sucks. Dang it. frick. Dang it. That sucks. Well, yeah. It was pretty freaking great. And then my uncle ended up shooting a littler one, and yeah. It was really fun. So then we went out, we got the antlers, and we got some Arby's as well, which my uncle took a big risk. He gave me and my cousin his card, and he was just like, get me and your uncle or whatever, freaking 2 beef sandwiches or whatever. And I was just like, okay. So we went, and we didn't go crazy, but my cousin, I'm pretty sure he had no idea how big a slider was. So he thought a slider was like this big or whatever. So he was just like, I'm just gonna get myself a beef slider, 1 beef slider. And in reality, sliders are like this big around. So he opens the bag when we get back, and I get like a beef and cheddar with Coke or whatever. He gets like sweet tea, and we get back, and he opens it. He's just like looking at it. I was just like, "You want a part of my sandwich?" He was just like, "Yeah, wait, why is it this small?" I was just like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's how big sliders are. He was just like, "I didn't know that." I was just like, that's actually kind of tough, you know. That's tough. So, I gave him part of my sandwich, and we ate. And honestly, it felt so good because I literally hadn't eaten breakfast, and it was like 12 something. It was so good. It was so good. But yeah. And it was a really fun experience. And then me and my cousin decided that we were going to go to a stand on our own, and this was like. So that wasn't like, that was probably like 12 something, and then we just sat in the car because it started, sat in the truck because it started raining, and we sat in there until like 2 something maybe, and then, we went out at 3, me and my cousin went to a stand, and we went over, and, we went to a tall stand, and, we went over, and it didn't see anything. So, sorry for the background noise. So, yeah, we went to go sit in the stand, and, it was really fun, because we sat there and we played our games for a while, then both of our switches died. So, we just kind of, like, sat there, and we were just like, we just kind of talked really quietly for a little bit. We kept looking out. We were really hoping something was gonna show up last minute. And as we were heading back, my uncle, got out of, his stand to meet us. And they have cameras set up at some of their stands, and the one that he had come from, X1, that's where my cousin's was, and my cousin got a notification on his phone, and he got a picture of like a deer or buck or whatever. I'm pretty sure we were thinking there was a buck. We got a picture of the buck, like just right over there, just chilling. And first of all, the reason we had gone out was because it was too dark. It was like 5:30 by then or whatever, like 6 o'clock. So we couldn't see anything. So it really didn't matter that much, but because you couldn't see it. And but still, it's kind of disappointing that he literally left 2 minutes before a deer showed up. That's kind of surprising because you make a little bit of noise when you get out of the tree stand, or not really out of a tree stand, but just out of the stand in general. So that was really surprising. But yeah, it was a really fun experience. I went home, I got a lot of sleep, and yeah. And then my break continued. Now my break's gonna end. Yeah. So, it was great. It was fun. It was really fun. Alright. Oh, somebody's actually watching it. Good. So, yeah. So it was really fun. And honestly, we're going again tomorrow, which is going to be really fun. And yeah, so it's going to be, I'm going to need to make sure that I have the necessary camo, and this time I'm going to have time. So I'm actually going to get out my Switch case, and I'm going to pack up my Switch stuff to play, and it's gonna be freaking great. I'm excited. I'm freaking excited. Yeah. So, yeah, I should have just used surf. I keep forgetting that I have speed up, so I just keep letting go. And I was just like, wait, how do I get through these random mount charges again? Oh yeah, speed up. So yeah. Wait, I was using strength. I meant to use surf. Let me go heal up really quickly. But I'm really gonna hate it if one of these mobs die. It's just gonna suck, man. Let's keep grinding. But yeah, so tomorrow I'm pretty sure it's just for youth. It's just for kids my age. So really, honestly, it's going to be like we're gonna be sitting with grown-ups if we want to, but only we're gonna be able to shoot the deer. I've actually got earbuds over there. Oh, I also want to explain that. But I have earbuds over there from something that my family did on New Year's Day, first day of 2020, and I got those earbuds, and I'm gonna use them, I think, just to make sure that my ears don't ring. And actually, what we did on New Year's Eve is we went over to a shooting range and shot shotguns at clay pigeons. It was really fun because I was really scared at kickbacks at first. I was just like, oh no, my shoulder kind of hurts now. That's what I was like for the first two guns. But then my grandfather gave me, not really gave me, but lended me a pump shotgun, and it didn't have as much kickback, but it was still like a really good gun. So I was just like I used that for a while. I used that for a long time, and it was a long time before we stopped, and we went to my grandmother's house and we just chilled out for a while. I actually got my deer head mounted back there, which I still need to put up. I think I'm gonna put it up. Whoops! I think I'm gonna put it up like right there in my room. It's not gonna be seeable from the camera, but it's gonna be right there, and it's gonna look great. But yeah, I'm gonna use those earbuds tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. First of all, in 2020, this isn't really a New Year's resolution, because I know I'm not going to really stick to it. I know I'm not going to. So, I'm really just going to try and just do more YouTube. Because honestly, this right here, me streaming and just talking into a camera right now, it's like, this is exciting for me. Like, I like doing this. This is like causing me joy. So, honestly, I want to do this more. It's gonna be fun, honestly. Now, I really want to get as much done in this stream for the, in case of these levels. So I really just want to get at least everybody level 60. Like, that's just gonna be my goal. Yeah. So that's just gonna be my goal, just to get everybody level 60. Maybe even above, I don't know. But that's just my goal, because the levels get up to like 60, level 63, 64. Now I need to keep in mind that I am going to gain a few, maybe like 1 or 2 levels during the actual Elite Four battle. So I need to keep that in mind when I'm doing this, because that is going to be a thing. Like, I'm going to gain a few levels from fighting like level 60 something mons, and mons around my level, and not just because I'm not fighting level 32s right now. Like, I'm not fighting really hard opponents. And actually, I really like this mansion because of the levels and the Pokemon that are actually here. Like, I really like the balance of levels, and like the fact that there are Blissey's here. Blissey's give you a lot of experience, so yeah, I'm liking this amount of surfs. Crap. But yeah, so we got Sean, and then we got what? Sorry, I'm forgetting this. We got Sean, and then we got Caleb. And Caleb should be easy enough. I mean, Caleb's a Mewtwo, so you should really take them out pretty quickly. Okay. But other than that, so actually, I don't know if I don't know what other people think about this, but like I was last night. I was like looking for stuff that I might want to watch, and I looked on Disney Plus. I started watching the series name, the High School Musical, the series show, whatever. And honestly, I'm really liking it. Like, I don't fully like it though, because it's kind of ridiculous sometimes. Like, some of the stuff they do doesn't make any sense. But, yeah. It's a really good show. I'm really liking it right now, but there are only... I don't think this was okay. I, like, binged the first seven and a half episodes, and then finished the last few this morning. And I'm waiting for the next episode to come out, and, I'm kind of, like, I'm not chilling, but, like, just kind of, like, can it come out now? Like, I really want to see this. Mandalorian! Like, I'm just going down this rabbit hole right here. The Mandalorian, Star Wars. After I watched The Last Jedi, not The Last Jedi, the, Rise of Skywalker, bro, it's hyped up. Because, there's that, and then there are a bunch of other things coming out. Like, apparently, I'm pretty sure they're going to be coming out with a Rebels sequel, series with Sabine and Ahsoka looking for, Ezra. Which I was on that cliffhanger, and I never knew if that was actually going to be answered what happened. And I think Ezra's voice was there with, when everybody was talking to Rey in The Rise of Skywalker. A little spoilers, but there isn't much context to it, so I think it's fine. But honestly, I love the movie, and I'm ready. Like, I was actually rewatching Rebels, and now that we've got that's amazing. And then we got Kenobi show coming up, I think, which sounds incredible. Like, if that's occurring, then I'm pretty sure that's gonna be occurring also between the Revenge of the Sith and the New Hope, which seems that's basically where they're putting a lot of stories, because there's a good bit of distance between those, I guess. Like, there's a good maybe like 18, 20 years between those, I'm pretty sure. So they got like 18, 20 years of just worth of just stuff that can happen between that stuff. But you think about it, and it's actually kind of like, the Empire lasted for like, what, 25 years maybe? I don't know. And that's kind of insane to me. It's just like, dang. That's tough. And, there's other stuff, like, I always like seeing more Ahsoka, because I like seeing, like, her Force powers, and how she's matured from Clone Wars, because I watched Clone Wars as a kid, and, I remember a lot from it. I remember enough from it, I believe. And, yeah, that's interesting. There's a lot of stuff that can be revealed. I'm really just geeking out about Star Wars at this point now. Like, that's just what I'm doing at this point in time. And I'm really happy, to be watching this stuff and seeing this stuff that's going to be coming up. Man, the whole Star Wars rabbit hole. Like, The Mandalorian is such a good show. If you guys have not seen The Mandalorian, I definitely recommend going to watching The Mandalorian. It's a good freaking show. A silver powder. Okay. Did I not look over here? Did I not look over here? That's interesting. But yeah. Like, that whole Star Wars rabbit hole is just amazing. Gotta say, I was a little bit disappointed when we weren't given the actual, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 sequel, like, trailer, or a name drop, or whatever. Like, Connect. Okay. That was ridiculous. I hate it when that happens. That's dumb. My PC lost Wi-Fi again. For like a split second, then just reconnected. Like, there was no purpose for that at all. But, yeah, I'm, like, really excited to see these shows. I'm glad that it wasn't, like, overshadowed by stuff. I'm really glad about that. I just liked that it wasn't overshadowed by anything like, the new Xbox that looks like a literal PC, or, like, new random games for that stuff. Like, Fortnite, if it had gotten overshadowed by Fortnite, I literally would have, like, punch somebody, I swear. So, yeah, I'm glad they're saving it for a good occasion to, like, kind of release it and be like, hey, this is the name, this is the trailer, get hyped for the game. And I feel like everybody took that teaser trailer as like a literal trailer, when in reality it was just, I think it was just there to like tease it, and just be like, it's now in development, like they're now just reminding everybody that it's going to be happening. Well, not really reminding, but just making sure everybody knows that there is going to be a sequel for it. And they probably have like maybe half the game done. The game might not even have a trailer drop until March, or maybe even the next E3. But honestly, I'm really excited for whatever they make, because honestly, if they're using the same overworld map and then change a few things, you have to understand how many things they might have to change for the new game, because they're going to be using the same overworld map. But hopefully they make a few things different. I'm really excited to see what they change and what they do. And honestly, it's gonna be really great. I'm really liking subject change. The raid battles in Pokemon Sword and Shield, I'm really loving them. Like, I really am loving them. Like, I'm loving all the freaking different things that you can get from them. That's actually where I got a few of my mods from raid battles, including a shiny Magikarp, and it's pretty great. I was actually naming them after the My Hero Academia characters. That's a subject I could talk about, yay! So, I don't know why I just stood up, but we're just gonna look past that for a second. So, Kirishima, favorite character. No, hands down, nobody can actually, like, mess this up for me. He's my favorite character now. The end of discussion. Actually, not in discussion, you know? But, he's just my favorite character because I feel like he's most relatable. Like, you can probably relate. Like, imagine you were in, like, middle school and somebody was getting bullied. Like, you kind of felt like you were defenseless. Like, you couldn't do anything. Like, that's at least how I would feel sometimes. Like, someone was getting bullied, I couldn't really feel like I could do anything. Like, I felt kind of defenseless. But his character is all about, like, nurturing himself to be the person, nurturing himself to be the hero that he is currently in the story right now. And, honestly, I feel like everybody can relate to that, because I feel like, so, first of all, nobody's perfect. Kirishima isn't perfect, but everybody has to nurture themselves into, like, the person that they're gonna be later in life. Like, the person in the future that you are is going to be influenced by the events and stuff that has happened to you, and stuff that you can move past in your life. Like, that's going to be stuff that you just end up, that just builds character, and that character ends up becoming that person that you are in the future. Like, when you're 30, 40, 50, 60, whatever, like, it's stuff that you build into. That's basically Kirishima's story. It's that he was never he wasn't like a true hero, or not like a true hero. He wasn't a natural born hero like Deku and Bakugo. Well, actually Bakugo, so that's a little bit of work. He wasn't a true hero like Todoroki, Izuku, and Bakugo, Kachan, whatever. Like, he wasn't a true hero. He wasn't a natural born hero. Sorry, he wasn't a natural born hero, not a true hero. He wasn't a natural born hero. He had to nurture himself and just grow himself into who he is currently in the story, and I'm really loving that. And sometimes, you know, I feel like Kirishima did. Like, I can't do anything. Like, maybe I shouldn't do anything. Like, there's stuff that I have to work on as a person. Like, I'm really like how they bring that kind of stuff into My Hero Academia, and they kind of give people characters that people can relate to. And I mean, I just really love how they bring that into the story, and that's just, I'm really loving his character. Obviously, I love Izuku. He's a natural born hero. He feels like he doesn't want to be a hero for money. He wants to literally just help people, which I think is very like, chivalrous, not chivalrous, but like, very compliment worthy. Like, he's a good, like, a very good person. I kind of feel bad for Deku though. Like, he didn't have a dad. But I guess that also kind of like contributes to his character. So, yeah. I know I just went down like a really like weird rabbit hole, but yeah, it's interesting. It's 3:39. How long have we been live? Let's check OBS. We've been live for 47 minutes. Let's go a little bit longer. So I want to see what we can get done in this stream. So let's keep going. So yeah, I really love My Hero Academia, especially the arc that's going on right now. I guess it's interesting. I talked about it in a previous stream, but it's definitely interesting. I haven't gotten to watch the episode with Lemillion yet, because it's actually coming out tomorrow in dub, because they delayed it for problems going on with it, which is kind of annoying, but it's, can't ever really complain. It's not really a big deal at all. So yeah, actually I'll be right back. I gotta go like wipe my nose for a second. Sorry about that. Like, it was bothering me. I had to go, like, get rid of it. I'm a professional YouTuber, guys. I got, like, what, 11 subscribers? 10, 11 subscribers. I'm a professional YouTuber. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm loving My Hero Academia. I haven't gotten to watch the episode yet, but the episode with Kirishima was great. The past episode was interesting. That was, odd. I guess that, I didn't mean to do that. I guess that gives you more insight on, like, twice, I guess? I don't know. I don't know what that did. But, it was pretty great, honestly. I wonder how fast Caleb's actually gonna level up, because, I don't know. See how, I don't know. Because there are different Pokemon level up, at different speeds. Like, Caleb might level up faster than, especially Dragon types. It's especially seen, like, Dragon types and Pseudo-Legendaries and stuff. Like, they evolve a lot, not really evolve, they level up a lot slower than other ones. I guess because of the sheer power, they need to take a little bit more time. I guess it's like a nerf. Especially since they level up at a high level. Like, they're really powerful after that, after they fully evolve. So, yeah, I'm really loving My Hero Academia. I'm loving the Pokemon games, loving the Star Wars, and it's great. It's really great. Yeah. I cannot stress this to anybody enough, ever, in my life. I'm so tired. Like, I'm tired just all the time, I think. Just not just now. But yeah. I'm thinking about changing the face cam angle. From like right here. Because I actually got something that, I don't know if this is, I think my brother got this for me. It's like a suction cup, like, tripod thing. And I can, like, attach it to walls. And I'm thinking about, like, kind of placing this, like, right here and putting my face cam up right there. So it has a different view. And, yeah. it's interesting. Now, what I'm really excited for, the only thing I'm excited for when I go back to school, because, you know, midterms and stuff, you know, just all in 1 week. Midterms for freaking end of course, midterms and end of course for freaking everything. And, that's great. It's amazing, especially for gym. It's great. But, it's gonna be, like, packed into 1 week, and it's just gonna suck. After that, though, I can just switch classes, which is actually really great, because there's, like, I think a decrease in work for, like, maybe 3 days, and then I get back to, like, regular scheduled programming work and crap. Now, which is, the only class I'm keeping is, actually, there are 2 classes, Chorus and ELA. Man, I hate that ELA class. I'm like, to the point where I feel like I should, oh, I didn't mean to press safeguard, I meant to press Swift. I'm at the point where, like, I feel like I should have been in an honors class, because this is just so slow. Like, the rough draft for our essay, which we've been working on for 1.5 weeks, apparently. I mean, I could get a rough draft done in, like, I don't know, not 2 seconds, like, maybe an hour or 2. I could get a rough draft done, then I would have to edit it. And then we were given a final rough draft, which didn't make any sense at all. And then we're gonna have, like, our final draft, probably due in another, like, month. I don't know. My teacher, I don't know, it's just weird. Like, I swear I had to, like, turn in assignments way faster last year in 8th grade than I do this year. It's just weird. Okay, that's scary. Don't do that. Relicanth, I freaking hate you, man. Shoot. Gosh freaking dang it. Oh, there we go. 1 shot. Yeah. What? How long have we been live? I like how my total watch time is 10 minutes and I've been going for an hour. That's great. I think we'll go for about 6 more minutes and it will be exactly an hour. So, when that happens, that is when I will, you know, just end the stream. So, that's gonna be interesting. How much delay is there? 15-20 second delay. Dang. That's tough. So yeah, so I seriously just... School is just tough, man. If you go to high school, man, just mad respect. Like, I'm in high school right now, I'm a 9th grader, and I'm only a 9th grader. Like, I can't freaking imagine how much work I'm going to actually be given as a freaking junior or senior. That's gonna be insane. Man, Oh, before I freaking went on break, the last Friday, before break, I went to a friend's house with a few of our friends and, like, watched freaking Christmas horror movie, which I thought, you know, nothing related to Christmas could be horror, right? Boy, was I wrong. Gosh. We watched Krampus? That thing was freaking scary, and I was not used to those horror movie endings. It freaking creeped me out. It didn't creep me out as, like, the It poster. I didn't even watch It or It 2. I would look at the posters, I'd be like, gosh. Damn, these things are freaking creepy. Sorry for background noise, like, I can't help that. I live in a house, so, yeah. So let me, oh, there's no point in shutting the door now. We've got, like, a few more minutes. But basically in the next stream, we should be able to wrap up Caleb, and I know probably said those things, like, we'll be able to wrap up the whole entire grinding stuff a lot of times now, but I mean, it's true next time, because we literally only have 2-3 levels until we're basically ready, in my book, to face the Elite Four. And I could get extremely over-leveled, just spend, like, incredibly amount, like a bunch of time, just getting to like level 70. But honestly, I don't really feel like doing that. So we're just gonna go level 60 and hopefully we win. Knock on wood. So yeah, it's gonna be great. Let me go ahead and actually let me just go ahead and like get right here. I'm going to save the game. Save that. Yes, it's saved. And I'm just gonna go ahead and end the stream. So thank you guys so much for watching the stream. Anybody who actually just watched the stream now or in the future. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.
Bye!
Get out of my room. I'm not gonna end the stream until you get out of my room. Alright. Peace. Peace. Bye.